Don't do it because of your peer groups. Don't do it because of what you see online. Don't do it because you're trying to prove to your partner that you love them. Ask yourself this question: do I really want to do it? Am I willing to take the risk attached to it? This is something you have to put into consideration before having sex for the first time. And after asking yourself, you see there is no need for you to do it, then don't do it. Hello everyone and welcome back to Nurses Lecture Room. Today we're going to have an open, honest and judgment-free conversation about something many people are curious about but rarely talk about it: first time sex. Whether you are nervous or excited or you just want to be informed about first time sex, you deserve to go into this experience safe, confident and prepared. So on this particular video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 questions you need to ask yourself before having sex for the first time. Let's dive in. So the first question you need to ask yourself is, does this align with my values? Yes. What are your personal values? Personally, my values were drawn from my family values and that guided me through. So what are your personal values that having sex at that particular time aligns with your value? But make sure in all that you're not having sex because of peer pressure. You're not having sex because of what you watched online or what you saw online. You are not having sex because your boyfriend is telling you that this is the only way for you to prove to me that you love me. You are not having sex because you are being pressured to do it, but rather you are having sex because it is your choice. It is your decision to have sex at that particular time. So make sure to ask yourself this question: does this align with my values? And if you are not comfortable having sex at that particular time, then it is pretty much okay. And for married couples, if you've been married and you've not had sex for like a month or two, personally I would advise you seek help. You speak to someone to help guide you through on how to make it much more better and easier. The second question you need to ask yourself is, do I know how to give and obtain consent? Yes. Do you know how to do it? Do you know what consent entails? You know, people said, oh, as far as this person says yes, maybe, that means they are interested. I've seen situations where people say, oh, the girl came to my house, like she wasn't giving me a yes, she wasn't giving me a no. I felt that she was in the mood, then we have something to do. Then we had sex. Let me tell you something. Consent is more than just yes or no. So whenever you hear the word consent, what should come to your mind is fries. Yes, the fries you get from Chicken Republic, the fries you get from KFC, the fries you get from Burger King. So now let's break the fries into pieces. So the first letter in fries is F. What is the meaning of F in consent? That F simply means freely given. It simply means that this consent is freely given. You were not pressurized to do it. You were not under the influence of alcohol. You were not under the influence of drugs. You didn't say maybe, maybe not. Your yes was yes. It was firm. You weren't stammering to say the yes, and the person you're having sex with, they were not stammering. The yes was firm and they were sure they wanted to do it. So freely giving when it comes to consent. Then the arrow in fries simply says reversible. It is reversible. That is, you can say yes and in the next minute you say no. That is consent. You can say yes, you want to have sex. The next minute you say, I am no longer ready, even in the middle of it. So it is reversible. So F, arrow, then we have I. I simply means you are informed. This is very, very important. You are informed of the risk. You are informed of the potential risk. You are informed of unwanted pregnancy. You are informed of STIs, Staphylococcus, gonorrhea, HIV. You are informed about testing your partner for STIs. You are informed about it. Just make sure you are informed in whatever you are doing. It's not just sex. Make sure you are informed. When you say consent, make sure you are informed about everything in it. Then the next one is E, enthusiastic. Yes, you are the one that wants it. You're enthusiastic about it. You want it. You long for it. So you are having it. Nobody is pressurizing you to do it. Then the S simply means specific. Yes, for each aspect, for everything that is being done, you give consent to it. You can give consent to hugging and say no to kissing. You can give consent to pecking and say no to penetration. So you have to be specific what you are giving consent for. Don't just generalize it. You can give consent for vaginal sex and no consent for anal sex. You can give consent for vaginal sex and no consent for oral sex. So you have to be specific what you are consenting to, what you really want when it comes to sex, because sex generally is broader than you think. Then the third question you need to ask yourself, I think it's similar to the first question, and that is, do you really want to do it? Ask yourself, do I really want to do it? Do I think it is right for me to do it? Do I think it is time for me to do it? Do I think it is important for me to do it? These are things you need to ask yourself. Like I will always say, don't do it because you are pressurized. Don't do it because of your peer groups. Don't do it because of what you see online. Don't do it because you're trying to prove to your partner that you love them. Ask yourself this question. Do I really want to do it? Am I willing to take the risk attached to it? The potential risks that are likely going to come up. This is something you have to put into consideration before having sex for the first time. And if you don't feel comfortable, and after asking yourself, you see there is no need for you to do it, then don't do it. Give yourself some time and wait till you are ready to do it. Then the fourth question you need to ask yourself is, have I obtained sufficient information? Yes. Have you obtained sufficient information about STIs? Have you obtained sufficient information about pregnancies? Have you asked yourself this question, what if pregnancy shows up? What will I do? Or what if I have STIs? What will I do? So what are the signs that are likely going to surface if I have STIs? What are the signs that are likely going to surface for me to know that I am pregnant? Am I going to use a condom? Am I going to use a dental dam? How do I protect myself? What family planning options do I have to prevent pregnancies? These are questions you need to ask yourself. So it's not just about having sex. It's about being informed about what you are about to do. Yes, I've seen some people that they have sex for just the first time and they became pregnant. You heard me right, just the first time and they became pregnant. I've seen some people that had sex for the first time and they had STIs. So you have to be informed about this thing and take proper care, be it protection, such as the barrier method, the condoms, the dental dams, or family planning options to prevent pregnancies. These are questions you need to ask yourself. And what I advise the young people is that just make sure you don't do it too early. Here are my reasons, especially for family planning. I don't really advise you taking that family planning at a very, very early stage. My personal opinion. This is my personal opinion. Because this family planning, they have, when I was reading through the likely risks that are going to come down from family planning, it includes cancer. Though it's weird, cancer is there, cervical cancer from some family planning method, cervical cancer, breast cancer is there. And I think exposing yourself to all these hormonal family planning method at a very young age, to me, I don't advise it. So you have to make sure you are informed before having the first time sex. And if this is what you want to do, that's fine. Just make sure it's your choice. So you don't hold somebody responsible, but rather hold yourself responsible for it. Okay? Because I've seen people like, oh, it's my first time, I regret ever having sex with him. I've seen a lot of regrets coming up. I've seen it a lot, like thousands of times. So just make sure if anything surfaces at the end, you don't blame anybody. You don't, like, you know it's you. You decided to take the risk and you were happy with it. Then the fifth question, which I believe we've already answered in the fourth question, is, am I taking appropriate steps to protect myself? Am I taking the appropriate steps to protect myself? that is when the use of condoms and dental dams comes into play. You are protecting yourself and also your partner. You are making sure your partner is being tested and you also you are being tested. You are having knowledge of your partner's past relationship to know if they have tested again, if they had any STIs during their past relationship, and if it has been treated. So it's your duty to know and also to make sure that you are being protected. So what I have to say is that sex should be safe, consensual, worry-free. Taking your time makes the experience headier and more enjoyable for both you and your partner. If you cannot confidently answer all these questions, I will advise you give yourself some time. Yes, I will advise you give yourself some time till when you can confidently answer this question to have sex. So this is what I have to share with you today, and I hope you got value from this video. If you got value from this video, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you've not done so, and also turn on the notification bell because we have a lot of video parts when it comes to sex this period, so you stay informed. Yeah, we're trying to help you stay informed when it comes to your sexual health. Don't forget to also share with your friends. It's very important. Also share with your friends and your partner and have a chat about this particular video. Thank you very much and see you in our next video. Bye.